Now this is a quick setup and overview of the Canon EOS Rebel T3i camera, or otherwise known as the Rebel or 600D camera. Now first off are the instruction manuals that come with this camera. They are of two flavors. They're green and pink in color. The pink one is written in Spanish, whereas the green is English. Now here's the standard lens that comes with the lens kit. It measures an 18 to 55 millimeter image stabilizer lens, and when you compare this or you put this together with the body, it comes with a cost of $848.99 from Best Buy. Now moving on from the lens to the actual body of the camera, or before looking at the body, let's look at briefly at the strap. Now the strap is very firm, it feels sturdy in hand, and when I put it over my shoulder and over my neck, it feels rather comfortable. Now taking a quick peek at the side of the camera. Now on the right side of the camera, which is closest to me, we have the mode dial. We have the display button, the ISO, and the shutter button. What's the mode dial? Now the mode dial is used when you want to change from, say for example, camera to shooting video. The back portion of the camera, we've got the playback button, the setting button, white balance button, the aperture button, the speaker, and the trash can. Now most of these have an image to them, so you have an idea. This one with the red dot, that's for when you're taking a picture or a movie. And then this right here is the viewfinder. We're going to take a quick look at the LCD monitor, which I think is actually the selling point of the Canon T3i. Why? Because the LCD monitor, it can rotate at any angle. You can flip it around and you can look directly at the camera, and at the same time you see yourself in the monitor. You could put it down just like so, which looks almost exactly, or it looks exactly like the T2i. There's the menu and the information button. You could take the LCD monitor out, and I think it's best to always, when you're storing the camera, it's best to rotate it and to, I'll show you in a bit, but it's best to rotate it like this and to press it down and to ensure that the screen itself is protected. Now on the left hand side of the camera, you have two terminal covers which cover audio and video out, as well as the HDMI mini out slot. The other one is where you have the remote control in terminal and the external microphone in terminal. Now again, this is where the external microphone go. Okay, now turning the camera around, just to briefly look at the front. This is where you see the name, and this button right next to it is where you release the lens. Now this is the battery holder. It comes with the camera also comes with a battery charger, which I'm going to show you in a few seconds. Now this cord, this is a stereo AV cable which can be used to display what's on the camera. You can do a larger display such as a TV. And this cord, this is the interface cable. It has a USB end which goes into your computer. Now what you're looking at, these are just some software CDs and some other reading materials with colorful pictures. And just briefly browsing through them already, what they show you is they show you different pictures. Some of the pictures are blurry, and they show you how you can go from a blurry picture to having your picture to focus and such. So in my opinion, using both this and the manuals, you can really show some really good shots. Now this is an SD card that I had before. It does not come with the camera, but I'm just going to show you how to insert it into the camera. Now the SD card slot is located on the right side of the camera, and to enter the SD card, you just pull down on this what's like a door, and you just simply push it in. Now to remove the SD card, you press down like so, and then I'm going to show you how to put it in. You line it up, and then you just gently push it down, and then you close the door. Next, I'm going to show you how to insert the battery pack into the battery section of the Canon T3i. Now, the battery port, if you want to call it that, is located at the bottom portion of the camera, which is right next to the area that you insert the tripod. Now, to get to the battery, to get the battery inside the port, let me just stabilize the camera a bit. Okay, all right. Okay, now here we go. Again, let me try to open the door. I hardly have any fingernails, so this is kind of tough. Okay, let's go again. So you clip this, and once it's open, you make sure that the battery is lined up properly, like so, and then you gently enter it into the battery port. You close it, and that's how it is. Now next, I'm going to show you how to attach the lens to the body of your camera. Now you have to be very careful because this area that is covered, now first of all, you've got to press this button right here to release the lens. That's when you're releasing the lens, but that's not what we're doing. We're attaching the lens. So you remove this cover, and inside you have to be very careful because inside are mirrors and contact lenses. So you line everything up properly, and all of this is indicated on the lens, and you very gently you tilt it, and once it's fit, you'll hear click sound, and that's how you attach your lens. Now overall, my overall opinion on this camera is that it's a very good camera. It feels a lot heavier than the Canon PowerShot that I previously used. It's a lot heavier than that, but the grip is really nice, and there's a lot to learn about this camera. So if you're into learning a lot, then I would suggest you purchase this camera once you're willing to spend $848.99. Now here's some test shots.